Hello! This is the One Episode Rule podcast about first impressions. I'm Magpie. I prepared nothing for the intro this time. There aren't any jokes.
We don't need. We've gone beyond jokes.
We have moved beyond comedy into high art.
we've we've moved beyond comedy, and now we are oh god. We've moved beyond comedy,
Excellent.
and now we represent a new secret emotion called spleeb.
It's uh, it's really presumptuous to say that we ever approached comedy to begin with. How are how are you all?
I'm Blackle. I'm a little bit discombobulated because I did play Half-Life Alyx for like 2 hours and got out of it feeling extremely sick.
Hmm.
But I'm more powerful now because I ate some pasta.
Hell yeah. Pasta cures many, many things,
Ailments.
including large knife wounds. Hi, I'm Joey. Um, I have been trapped in clicker game hell. Rescue me.
I
Um,
cannot.
Please save Joey.
in other news, I also finished Great Pretender at
Oh, you
work
just
over
you
the
just
past couple of
finished it.
days.
Shit.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Damn.
Gobbled it up.
How's it
Well,
go?
how was it?
Okay, so here is my brief little statement on Great Pretender. Um, it's I thought it was a really good show. Whole way through, it was very enjoyable. Um, Sometimes it gets like more intense than you expect because they'll be doing a heist where they're like pulling one over on, like, say, a scummy art dealer, right? But then
Yeah.
the next arc will be them, um, like, conning a fucking, like, yakuza who is selling children, and you're
Oh,
just like, whoa,
Like,
all right.
really,
oh shit, human trafficking.
uh-huh, really jumped in intensity. The thing is that they always scam people who deserve to be scammed.
Hmm.
So you can kind of like side with the characters quite easily. Um, the other two things that I will say about this show: one, that really awesome like cat outro,
Yeah.
um, relevant relevant to the show.
Oh, yeah.
Technically has spoilers in it. When you realize what it's about, you just look at it and you go, "Oh, now I'm sad." The
Mm-hmm.
other thing is that when I was watching this, I was doing stuff, so the last episode completed. They all like they wrapped up all of the like storylines. They
Hmm.
gave everyone their like little conclusions. You're like, okay, that was a very satisfying place for this show to end. And then I was doing stuff, so I kind of just kept the outro playing because it's awesome.
Hmm.
I will say that again and again. Um, and after the outro, suddenly there was this fucking Marvel esque like after credit scene that like when you see it you're like, oh my god, why would they
Whoa.
do this?
Oh
Oh
no.
shit.
So if you watch the show, make sure when you watch the last episode, watch the credits and then watch after the credits. And that's
All
it.
right.
Good show.
You guys ready to
Stanger.
get into some news here? I've got some
Yeah.
news. All
Yes.
right. Uh, we're going to have to address Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer does not stop from the news.
No, it
So
really doesn't.
at this point, I'm becoming obligated to check in on it once again because it's becoming like
You can't
unignorable.
ignore it.
Um,
No.
so it's uh, it's grossed 40 billion yen in Japan.
Damn.
Wow.
It is the first film to ever do this.
Holy crap!
Gee.
Are they
And
like post lockdown over there?
not really.
They're just watching their
They come
shows
in and out
anyway.
and in and out. But in the U.S., it has topped 472 million. It is second only to the Pokemon movie. And the
Whoa!
Wow.
is it that good?
I
Uh,
I don't
maybe
understand.
I don't know anyone who's seen it, but
one of my friends was watching it recently and seemed impressed.
I don't. Hmm. Well, I will say the Demon Slayer, like the series, was at least known for its like Sasuga, even just in the regular series.
Yeah.
So maybe the movie is just like exceptionally gorgeous.
well, hold on.
Yeah, maybe.
Is the movie like a standalone thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's usually how it works.
No, but
Because
it goes with the plot though.
Hmm.
maybe
Usually,
It's not like it does nothing to advance the plot. It doesn't like it's movies like this usually they're not necessary to see because the anime will like explain anything that happens in it.
yeah,
uh
like if they do anything to the plot, it's usually that they are like embellishing the plot, not moving it
Yes,
along.
right.
exactly.
That's why I would be more into seeing Demon Slayer the movie if it was like self-contained, because it's like a very small time commitment. Um,
Fuck it, maybe we'll watch it.
I was gonna
Yeah, no,
say
I think you
perhaps
do
bonus
need to
episode
see the
material.
show though.
It's okay. We've seen the first episode.
We saw the first episode.
It's good
I don't
enough.
think we would get it. I simply don't.
The the anime movie episode rule.
Hmm.
We just watched
Yeah.
the anime movie.
Uh, there's also the secondary part of I didn't really like the show that much, so I don't really care.
I mean, it was okay. I feel like the problem that I often hear about with Demon Slayer is that the pacing
Racing
is
is
kind of
bad.
eh.
All right,
So
let's we've given it
that's
its allotted
enough.
time.
Enough Demon Slayer.
Moving on to news that I barely understand. I'm just going to read out the title of this article I'm looking at. Baki Boys Love book gets live action TV treatment. From
Bucky the
what I
Grappler?
from what I can gather, this is going to be a live action television show about a, woman who is who discovers Baki the Grappler and then proceeds to treat this hyper violent martial arts manga like it is boys' love.
But
In, a,
that's just how fans are, though.
in addition to her own problems.
I want to watch this. I'm sold.
I let's see, it's going to be 7 episodes long. It's going to be on WO Wow or Wow Wow
Hmm.
in
Wow, wow.
September. Am I just barely understand what this is. So
I I don't
the
know why this is like compelling to me.
it's
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 like I like
shocking
the
to
idea
me.
of like it's very metafictional.
it's based on a nonfiction book by sociologist and BL scholar
BL
Junko Kaneda.
Scholar.
And
Whoa.
the title translates to The Chronicle of a Maiden Who Thought That Grappler Baki is BL'd 30 hours a day for 300 days.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know why I love this idea. I think it's that it's like it's a comment on another piece of media, and I like that a lot.
But the show that it's going to be is fictionalized.
Right. So it's like it's fiction about fiction.
It's fiction about nonfiction.
It's
About
fiction
fiction.
about nonfiction, which is about fiction.
I'm tired.
Shocking.
We're
This is too
going too deep.
much. It's also too realistic, so.
New last news segment. Uh apparently there's gonna be more Lupin the Third.
Whoa!
The-
Is it Which director?
I don't know which director. I didn't look at that because I didn't know it was important.
Well, I was just curious.
um,
I'm
it
sure
is
it'll be
going to
something fun.
it's going to be a mainline series. It's part 6. Apparently,
Woo!
looks like it's taking place in the UK at least partially.
That's part of what I want to know. I want to know if it's a continuation on part 4 and 5. If it's
And
in
let's
that
see.
Lupin verse.
The one taking it on is the director Ig Suganuma, who is known for Lord of Vermilion, The Crimson King.
No!
Oh
I take
no!
it back. He's not allowed.
My condolences.
No! My show! Yeah, that seems to be a different one actually than
The key art here seems to suggest perhaps a return to chaotic evil Lupin.
ooh.
We'll see.
Get that edgy Lupin content.
Maybe medium edgy, maybe neutral evil. But
Eh.
so uh so anyway, let's uh let's find out about a show that we won't like.
Okay.
Yep. It's time.
We don't have anything particular on the docket, so I was gonna have Jojo roll the dice on this one.
Yep. It is my turn, and what we're going to watch today is something that I haven't picked yet, but I am wiggling my finger, and I need one of you to tell me to stop.
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 We are watching Sabagebu?
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Let's find out. We haven't really talked it over yet, but I'm already willing to give this anime a dancing Homura shooting repeatedly to the 11 polka out of 10.
I would
Yeah.
agree with that assessment.
This is Gun Bullet the anime.
Bullet in the gun.
It feels more so like that than the SAO one with the guns that we watched.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah, in
Although
a way, this one is better, in my opinion.
It does, however, miss out on tiny people hiding in suitcases to assassinate their enemies.
I don't think I was here for that one, actually.
Okay, who wants to read this blurb? I've got a blurb.
I can do it. Momoko Sonokawa was just minding her own business on the train one day when she encountered a pervert. Before she could do anything about it, a girl named Miu appears, brandishing 2 pistols and scaring him off, only to be arrested herself a few minutes later for possessing firearms. Later, Momoko sees the same girl at school and follows her to a rundown building. It turns out that Miu is the president of the school's survival game club, and it doesn't take long for Miu to capture Momoko and force her into joining them. Over the course of the series, Momoko and her new friends will take part in multiple battles against enemies from other schools, a rival from the same school who wants to see the club shut down, and even each other on multiple occasions. With friends and classmates like these, will Momoko even make it to graduation?
No.
It's in doubt.
This show is absolutely unhinged.
It did not have an OP. It just started.
It didn't need it.
It didn't need it.
They didn't do an OP. Instead, they opted for a fourth wall breaking, miniature, segment where they're hovering over the title and they're like, "Don't complain to us and say that this isn't the survival game show for real."
Well, I guess it did have an OP. It was just delayed because it was a cold open.
Yeah, fair. But
So,
The opening.
so,
It hit
so
a-
this
it hit
show is
a,
about airsoft.
Yeah.
yes, they're just shooting each other with little
Airsoft.
plinkers,
Little white pellets.
Yeah.
which
I
this
guess
show does a lot of like stereotypical anime stuff, but it's like lamp shading those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
There's like parts
It's
where
their
they're like,
imagination.
how are airsoft guns causing blood to spew out and like fucking concrete to explode?
They're not.
It's all in their mind. Shut up.
I like the part in the beginning where she's like that weirdo is like like trying to creep on her as they do in the anime, and the other girl Miyu comes up to him and she pulls out her gun and he's like, a desert eagle.
Fucking
like-
deagle.
Oh my god. I wasn't
lost my
expecting-
fucking mind.
I wasn't expecting her to just take out a fucking desert eagle. That was like,
And then
okay.
she pulls out a second one too.
The fact that this is happening while the fucking like opening credits are just like superimposed over top of it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, well, this show isn't gonna take any time. It's gonna take all of the time.
Man.
It's
Yeah.
happening all at once.
And then she gets arrested, which is
and then
very funny.
Yeah. Like, no, I was trying to help.
Oh man. But no, the intro is extremely funny because they're these cute little like anime girls, right? And they're like smiling and having a great time, but they are also like shooting these like extremely large guns, and it's very funny to see.
Yeah. I feel like I'm vaguely aware of this being a genre of girls with guns. Because I know there's other shows like this where it's the main premise is just a bunch of girls with different guns.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is like
Well,
a joke version.
Oh yeah.
The difference between those and this is that this is about kids enjoying a kind of weird hobby, and the
Yeah.
other ones with girls with guns are mostly children being groomed to become parts of terrorist cells.
Yes,
Oh my god.
Or
exactly.
assassins.
They're child
God.
soldiers, essentially.
Yeah.
These are just kids having a good time. Like, this is good, clean fun, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
probably not super clean, but...
Yeah, it's a little muddy. A little dirty.
Oh no, it's just good fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, airsoft is fun. I used to have airsoft Mac 10.
Oh yeah.
You know, the little submachine gun like
Yeah.
the one girl was using.
I love that.
It
Yeah.
does honestly freak me out whenever like the guns when they fire it, even though they say that it's just their imagination, when it just makes like a fucking like muzzle flash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh,
It's in
was
their
that a real bullet or what happened?
Nope.
It's just like, no, the effects are just in their mind.
Yeah.
My brother used to have an airsoft gun, and he did shoot me with it one time, and it did hurt real bad.
Yeah, it stings, like, because it's throwing little pieces of plastic at you really
little,
fast.
like, you're not getting, like, bloodied up. You're not gonna be, like, permanently injured, but you probably will get little bruises from these bad boys.
Yeah, I would not want to get shot in both of my tits with the airsoft
I
gun.
know.
Oh yeah, right
straight
on
in
the nips.
Right,
Right on the nips.
Right in the
on nip.
bazongos.
God.
We'll
breast
get to
depth.
that. We will get to that.
Yeah.
So yes. So we got what is her name? Sonakawa?
Momoko?
Momoka? I think they usually
Sonakawa.
called her Sonakawa, but
Yeah. They're
she
trying to get her
is-
to join their club.
yes,
gun
she
bullet
is a
club.
student whose dad moves around a lot, so she gets like transferred to a lot of schools often. So she's the new transfer student at the school. Got that trope going.
Yeah, and she's clearly done with it.
Yeah.
It's been too much because she talks about sweating out the good girl act because she
Yeah.
doesn't want to be a pariah, which apparently in Japanese like high school means that you're just relentlessly fucked with by your classmates forever, and they do evil shit to you, and you don't
And no one
beat
does
their
anything
ass.
about it.
Because I'm pretty sure after being tripped like that, my reaction would be to just swing.
Yeah.
Because they have attacked you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, like these two girls are like bullying her by like drawing on her desk and stealing her bag and all this stuff.
They're
Ruining her
bullying her
swimsuit.
for getting close to Miu, which is funny because Miu is the one that is specifically like trying to bully her into joining the club. She's like,
Yeah.
please leave me alone.
Well, Miu is bullying her for friendship. The others are bullying her for jealousy. Because apparently Miu is the hottest girl in school. And has converted many early lesbians.
She even goes, wow, she's a chick magnet.
And then Miu like bungee jumps in to save Sonakawa from the bullies.
By the way, you cannot do this. You will die.
You will perish.
That did look dangerous.
That is not how bungee jumps are done. But whatever.
You like swing down and just like slam against the wall of the school.
Yes.
We didn't even talk about the first time they kidnapped her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she spotted her at the school right after the train incident. And she's just like, what the hell is she doing here? And followed her.
She immediately had gay thoughts, is what I wrote down.
Oh yeah. Maybe. but she followed her out into the woods around the school to the clubhouse, which is a rundown old building with its own water tank.
Their clubhouse is so raggedy. I love it.
It struck me as weird. It looked like an apocalypse bunker.
I just remember seeing the fucking like wooden table with just a knife stuck into it.
Yes.
Yeah, just a full Rambo.
God.
But follows her out there, and steps in a snare.
In a snare trap. Perry
Gets
the
pulled upside down.
Is there.
That thing is that a platypus? I thought it was a duck.
I don't know what that thing is.
It looked like it might have had a platypus tail, so I'm assuming platypus.
It's a unreal Japanese animal sidekick.
It's the designated mascot character.
It's the designated little guy.
Yeah, the designated creature.
We have seen nothing to suggest that it actually exists outside of Sonakawa's mind.
That's very true. Oh god. I mean, it did knock her out.
So, anyway, when she wakes up, she's handcuffed to a chair in the clubhouse, and they're all cleaning their airsoft guns in a scene which looks very threatening until you realize they just fire small pieces of white plastic.
Yeah.
One of them even says, "Who's going to be our next bloodbath offering?"
Right?
I don't even know what that means.
I like how
I'm sure they're just being edgy for edgy's sake, honestly.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Nobody. First rule of Edgelord Club is nobody talks about Edgelord Club.
Yeah, exactly.
I like how they had her handcuffed and then immediately take off the handcuffs to give her a gun.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. They're like,
it's
here, do this, it's fun.
We'll unhandcuff you if you agree to join the club. It's no, hey, let's have you shoot a gun, then you'll want to join the club.
I was looking up something because of a thing that happens later in the episode. Because, that happens, and then, she's like, goes to shoot the gun and actually likes it, but she's like, my name is Sonakawa. It's just like, oh, that's rare. Could you write it down? And she accidentally writes it down on a sign-up form. She's like, no, I'm not signing up.
That's pretty
then
funny.
the arc with the bullying happens.
And then she gets drugged, and they do a weekend at Bernie's style heist to get her in the club.
This is true. She fucking roofies her fucking like
She's like, "What's in
melon
this
bun.
muffin?"
It's like moldy or something. It's like blue.
I think that's meant to indicate that it's been drugged.
It was definitely drugged.
But yeah, and then they weakened at Bernie's her to turn in her fucking form from before, and she's stuck in the
Yeah, to
club.
the
Which
homeroom teacher.
I'm always confused about, like how clubs work in Japanese schools, because so many plot points revolve around I don't want to be in this club, or I was forced to join this club. Why do you have to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, right? Like, just skip. Just go home.
Just
You
go
can
home.
leave!
You can leave.
God.
Cops if you're quick. Um,
God, real winners quit.
so yeah, they do that. The next scene, they go out to they go out to that area. What is that area called? It's got
I
a
don't,
specific name. It's hang on. I'm
Is
gonna
it an
find it
I
area
don't
out.
of
remember what
Tokyo?
it was called.
Yeah, it's an area of Tokyo. It's where the Hachiko
Are you
statue
talking
is.
about Shibuya?
Shibuya. Yeah, it's right in front of the Hachiko statue.
Yeah. And
They go
everyone
out to.
like looks at them.
Oh yeah, because they're all like gorgeous for some reason.
Yeah, they're these like cool gun girls, but they also are stylish and
What I think is
popular.
happening. I have a theory. I'm going to float to y'all because I wrote it down. She pulled the trigger and hit the target and felt a jolt of pleasure from that. It makes me think that there is some sort of like firearm induced serotonin occurring here that makes all of them
Yeah,
relaxed and gorgeous.
I could see that. You know what?
God.
I can see that. They got really good stress relief going
Yeah,
on.
exactly. It cleared their skin, it watered their crops.
Yeah. They got
I love that
relaxed.
theory.
God, everyone's like, whoa, how are they surviving modern life? And they're like, we shoot
Whoa,
guns.
those girls are thriving. The secret is guns.
They got to be careful not to do it too much, though, or they'll put on a bunch of muscle mass and then swarm. Locust jokes. Um, so
And then they go to a fucking.
they go to the best store I've ever seen.
It's called
so
Survive
good.
This Bitch.
Survive this bitch. The fucking inside. I am baffled by this. I don't understand how the store is contained within the physical building that it's in.
It
But
shouldn't be. It's like
like
it's
they,
built into a mountain, but
It's
there's no
Laser
mountain
Quest.
there.
yeah, but they go in there and like there's no walls that you can see. All of the products are just hanging on strings from the ceiling, and then there's like cutouts of like palm trees and shit.
Yeah.
And behind that, there's like atmosphere lightning of just like muzzle flashes.
Fucking Duke Nukem is there.
Duke Nukem runs the store.
That guy,
He
I'm
just
pretty sure, was also the narrator.
He just
I was
sits there with a
explaining all
gun
of the
out
stuff.
at his
Yeah.
desk waiting for customers.
The fucking pro tag was even like, oh, your voice is familiar. And he's like, no, it's
Yeah.
not.
No, it's not. Shut up.
You don't know me.
You don't know me. I'm not the narrator.
Okay. So yeah, they go to pick her out some shit because apparently she's going to be in this club, and she picks up a red 9, a Mauser, which I would like to have, but they are several $1,000s because they are antiques. But and they mentioned something that apparently she can't have that one because she's under 18, and the Japanese child safety law forbids people under 18 from firing certain airsoft weapons. And I was just like, what are they talking? And I
Like
went and
how?
looked it up, and I can't find that.
I think it seems like it's for real guns, which is baffling because
Well, it can't be
these are
because they don't have
fake.
any. But
Oh yeah, fair.
what I did find out is that they actually do have strenuous laws about how airsoft guns can be made, so that none of them can ever be chambered in an actual bullet. Like they can't be like converted. So they're made out of
Oh.
like non-ballistic plastic, and the
Yeah.
metal in them melt easily. And really interestingly, I found out that because of these laws and the strict grip on firearms, most physical violence in Japan is committed with either a fist or a knife.
Yeah. The way
So
it
the
should.
yeah, like men do. No, so if you see a firearm in public, almost everyone will think it's a toy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then why did the guy on the bus get so scared?
Well, he did
Well,
say, "Is that a toy?"
he's just like, that's a toy, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't sure.
Also,
I guess because of the.
he was a trained pervert. None of them
True.
expect to get called out, and they panic when they do. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
True,
another Japanese phenomenon that baffles me.
Yeah.
How trained perverts exist and don't get their face ground into the floor every time.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Also trains.
Hmm.
Can we talk briefly about the other girls in the club? Because
Okay, we gotta hit him. I had
it's a
my
lot.
anime list in front of me. Where is it?
Yeah. I'm not sure I got to read on any of them.
There's.
Okay, let's see. We got Pink Hair Girl. She doesn't seem to have any personality. I think she might be into Miyu because there was an undercurrent of jealousy there. We got
Right there. There's the childhood friend character.
we got black-haired girl Maya, who doesn't have a personality until she reveals in the store that she is a bikini AK-47 girl, and she is in it for the outfits.
That part killed me because she was like, "Yeah, I'm a model," and then suddenly she realizes that what she models for is like these like skimpy outfit
Yeah, she's a gravure model.
shots, and literally the caption on the magazine said "Gazangas galore,"
Gazangas.
and I screamed.
And I didn't know if they were ever going to address the background Elmo, but they did. So the blue-haired girl, Kaio, is dressed in a red ghillie suit with googly eyes during this scene.
She just wears a ghillie suit, and the Sonakawa's just like, "Who are you? I don't remember seeing you before." And she's like, "No, I've been here the whole time in my ghillie suit." And they show a shot of the classroom, and she's just in the back of the class.
She's just sitting in the back left corner. She apparently doesn't give a shit about any of this and is here for the cosplay.
I actually, that part made me like laugh hysterically out loud. It was so funny. I couldn't.
I like the arrow pointing at it was like.
Yeah, you couldn't see.
I have a bonus joke for you because she really is here for the cosplay. Because whenever they go down below to have a little practice, this place also has a full fucking laser tag course underneath.
Yes. Yeah.
With like wrecked cars in an intersection and shit. She drops the ghillie suit and reveals that she is dressed as Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3.
What? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, got the blue tube top, got the mini skirt, got the shoulder rig for the guns.
That's incredible. I love that.
Gosh.
She is here to cosplay. She even has the fucking like white sweater thing tied around her waist.
That's an amazing reference.
So I like this character. I've decided.
Yeah, me too.
Is that all they do? And then they have the fight.
They have their shootout. They're blasting each other, but it's all fake.
They're having
fun.
They
have like a hot tub scene in like swamp water.
It's like, and there's like a downed chopper in the swamp water.
The decoration at this place is incredible. Like the craft.
I love it.
I can't even.
He either built a replica of that helicopter or somehow managed to get the chassis of it into the building and then down a flight of stairs.
I want to. It's got to be a replica. Like, you know how like they have like putt-putt golf courses? This is very putt-putt golf
Paper mache.
course-esque.
Yeah, he had to have
Yeah.
built it himself.
Yes.
It took
I
him
love
weeks.
that though. He's
paper.
dedicated to his craft.
So yeah, that's that show. There's jokes.
Yeah.
There's guns.
There was another joke where they were in the like battle, and
Yeah.
she was the last one left, and she's like springboarding off of
Mew.
Mew. And Mew,
Yeah, she.
as she's falling, she's
Yeah.
like so brutal.
I love it. She does fully Yoshi her.
Mm-hmm.
God. I did also want to say that them taking out their guns almost are the same vibe as a magical girl transformation.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was
So
like
powerful.
the same like deal.
Yeah.
Well, the one girl had an M4, so she had to carry it in a big box on her back.
Yeah, it, like unfolded and like popped out.
Because, like, listen, most people will probably think they're toys, but walking around with a rifle in the middle of Shibuya is a weird look.
Yeah.
The police might ask you questions.
Yeah. Gosh.
I don't. The show's okay.
Yeah, you know what? It started out a bit so for me, but towards the end it was a little better because it was so
Like, how-
wild.
How more wild is it gonna get?
It's very committed to being
Yeah, it
unhinged.
is.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that dedication, and I can also appreciate the lamp shading of the jokes, like the toast in the mouth and
Yep.
those
Oh,
kinds of things.
I did want to mention that because, like, as I was watching it, I'm like, this had to have been like a light, not like a light novel or a visual novel before, because I don't know, something about it gave me visual novel vibes. And then part of it, she's like running to get to class, and she's late, and she's got toast in her mouth, and the narrator's like, yes, this is a. Yes, this is a manga cliche, but this was a manga. And I'm like, oh, I guess it just before me.
It's like this ran in a shoujo magazine.
Uh-huh.
Like,
It was
tells
pretty
me.
funny.
I don't have to look it up on Wikipedia.
These are the kind of jokes you can expect in this show, and I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cute girls don't do cute things. Cute girls shoot each other in the face.
Yes. Presumably shoot other people in the face at some point too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd watch more episodes of this. I have a lot of shit to do, but
yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I probably won't watch more, but if it were on for some reason, I wouldn't look away. You know,
I wouldn't turn it off.
Yeah.
So if you listener would like to tell us what your weapon of choice would be, I feel like they probably don't make lever action airsoft guns. Not really the kind of crowd that likes Western stuff. You can tell us that at oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That is one word, not the number. If you would like to arrange an airsoft battle with us, unfortunately we can't do that. But you can tweet us.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're not down for it.
It's not that we wouldn't be down. It's
just gonna take some planning, all right?
A lot of planning.
Listen, tweet us at OneEpisodeCast and maybe it will happen. You never know.
I don't know. You know, we can only get the ball rolling. I gotta teach. I gotta
make some plans.
Yeah, we gotta make some plans. I gotta teach Blackle about firearms.
God. I mean, I've shot an airsoft pistol before.
All right.
I have also shot airsoft pistol before.
Yeah, but I gotta teach you which ones are cool.
Nice.
Since we're not actually shooting anybody, cool matters a lot more.
Yeah.
This is true. We could shoot each other.
Well,
That might be a little.
I don't want to get shot.
Ouchie.
I'm not gonna shoot you guys.
Oh man, the first time I ever shot airsoft, guns. It was with my friend Brannon, and we went out and got some. And I got the little machine pistol, which fires very fast. I don't have it anymore, but I have the poster that I fucked up with it. But anyway, I picked that up, and I was just like, cool. And he got his gun. He's just like, I'll get you. I play FPSs all the time, and I was just like, okay. And it was at night at my house, so I was just like, okay, he's gonna shoot me with that gun.
Big
I'm gonna
talk.
get out my really heavy trench coat and put that on.
Oh, bastard.
And then I just tanked it and I sprayed him down with the machine pistol.
Wow.
He had little welts all over him all
Oh
night.
no. That's
Damn.
funny.
Does anybody know how to lead out of this one?
No. Shoot your friends. Bye.
Shoot your friends. It's
No?
good and
Okay.
fun.
It's good fun. God. Oh
It's
my
cool.
God. It's fun.